What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. This week we get some of the other holes in place, but we start off with putting the river across and basically running the sidewalk between the carousel and what will eventually be the theme park area. Um, Trying to decide what we're going to kind of use to bridge the gap between the two. Um, Gone back and forth on how to kind of blend from the mini golf over into the ride section, but today we're just kind of filling in some of the holes. Bad pun, given the miniature golf, but we get. I did change the sign on hole 4. Um, and then we get 5 and 6 in place, as well as getting 16 and 15 in place going the opposite direction. And then I kind of have an idea on where we're taking the rest of the mini golf course. And we do get a bridge across the pathway that the uh, carousel kind of leads out. And so the mini golf course is going to be kind of its own entity. I don't know how many people are really going to be walking on it once we really kind of open things up. I think we'll probably have to do a couple of viewpoints is the word that comes to mind right now, but I don't know if that's necessarily what it's considered. But just a couple of points of interest to get people to kind of walk on some of these paths to get back there. Probably in between hole 9 and 10, we'll do kind of a little snack bar area, and that might get some people back there too. But we'll see. We'll connect it into the path that the carousel is on, and that might get some people kind of moving around a little bit in the golf course area. But a lot of this is fighting with pathing. The stamps are nice. I just wish there was a default smaller stamp. I know you can create smaller stamp types, and I've experimented with that in the past, and sometimes just moving stuff around kind of works. It can just be a little bit of a fight sometimes, like right there. Um, just the path connecting to the nodes oddly. But this would be hole 16, which is an interesting little shaped hole. And then we get hole 15 in place, and then we put a just a scenic building kind of in the back area, kind of something in the Hawaiian theme, if you will. But we come through just getting a lot of foliage in here, just kind of finishing off the area. We do get some lights in here, and we'll take a look at the front half of the mini golf course at night at the end of things here. So this is a new hole from scratch, kind of a pick your direction hole, so that you can choose the right side or the left side. I don't think there's a difficulty one way or the other. It's pretty much the same. I might go back to this one and drop an obstacle or two on the two sides, just to give them a little bit of a little bit of a challenge here. But if you hit it too hard, it goes down the hill, and then you have to hit it back up the hill. It's one of those holes that would drive me nuts because I would constantly just overhit it. I it would just frustrate me to no end. I've contemplated putting these as onto the workshop. I don't know if anybody would want them, but I've thought about it. Just putting the holes on there. Um, I don't know. We will we'll get all the holes and find out at that point. But I think all of them I currently have just as their own. Just they're grouped as a single group, so it shouldn't be that difficult to do if I decide to go that route. But again, if you think that these mini golf course holes would be something you would want, definitely throw a line down in the comments, and I will definitely take a look and try and figure out how to get things uploaded. I've never uploaded anything to the Planet Coaster workshop, so that would that'll have to be. I can't imagine it's that difficult, but so just do a little bit of work in the middle there. I should, well, no, that's probably a good par three. Going back and forth on a par four or par three. Um, Getting a little more comfortable dealing with the pathing. It's just one of those things that's just kind of a something you just have to fight with for a while. Similar to these the roofs. I like the I don't even know what to call those. It's not bamboo, but I like them, but I feel like they're slightly too big, perhaps? I don't know. But we do just kind of a small little building here, kind of a resort style. I regret using the white walls. This one didn't want to snap the same direction for some reason, which was slightly frustrating. But we get a base around it. We get the whole thing raised up off the ground a little bit. And so between hole 9 and 10, we'll have the snack shop bathrooms, maybe some vending machine kind of area for people to relax. It'll probably be kind of a surf shop motif. A lot of bamboo. I contemplated. I think down the road here we will see that I did contemplate putting uh, bamboo on one of the holes. It just it it didn't feel right. Oh yeah, fighting with the pillars here and trying to get them joined in with the building. For whatever reason, it didn't want to do it. So eventually got it there, and then we just do pillars all the way down, and then I move it without my windows. See, here's where I attempt the bamboo, but I wish I could shrink the size of that house. To be frank, I'd like to, put it on one of the golf courses itself, but it's just too big, and you can't shrink that down at all, which is a little frustrating. See, I used the bamboo there, and it didn't have the feel that I really wanted. We get a couple small palms in there, and I think that would be enough, given the size that you would be golfing in along that back half or the front half even. I feel that having too much there would be a little difficult to actually golf there. This one, you can actually, I thought it was even. I thought it was perfectly symmetric, but it is not apparently, because I tried to grab the whole thing. If you'll take a look the way it's currently positioned, the hole is opposite where it should be if you were walking the course, because this would be hole 15. Hole 16 is essentially, you would follow the path where the black putting mat is. So I thought I built it symmetric, but it is apparently not. And looking at it from this view, it is clearly not. Because I just tried to grab it, rotate it to fix that, and yeah, no, it's off. So I just swapped the two. It was the easier way to do it. I'll probably go through and start to add in some benches at some point to give people a place to sit while they're waiting on the rest of their group to finish up the hole. I also didn't realize how much space there was between the hole and the edge of the park, but I feel like there's actually quite a bit of space there. But we get hole 15. We add lights in here. I add lights to a light to the building, and then we get our bridge here. I contemplated doing stairs, but then it didn't it didn't feel right, and then the pathing did not want to play how I wanted it to. But we get a nice smooth path right there, and then we do one on the opposite side and go through, just kind of do some terrain. I'll probably do a little bit of brick. I'm inclined to do brick underneath to kind of support the cross bridge there, and because I think that'll kind of flow with the carousel. I don't want to say theming, but motif maybe. I don't know. But we get the bridge in place. Get a sign to point the way for people to go to hole 7 and beyond. Took me a minute to find a good sign, and then I realized that it was writing on the back side. So was gonna do the just the basic letters anyways. So we get the directional sign, and then we do a little bit more terrain work around holes 5 and 6. and then get some foliage in there to kind of as a separator between the mini golf course and the future theme park. But we will take a quick wander around the middle part of the mini golf course here, and we'll do it. I think we'll do it at night. I think that'll kind of work well for us. So I will see you in Planet Coaster 2 in just a second. Okay, we are down here at hole 15. I did flip the starting and ending area here because the hole should have been down here, but I did get that flipped around. Um, then you just kind of come down this way to hole 16, which I will admit is probably a little bit of a challenging hole. Well, maybe. I think you just take the inside track and hope you don't hit it too hard. And then we've got 17 and 18, which we've had in the past. A little bit dark area. Hopefully nobody gets mugged. So 17, 18. And we're back to the beginning, hole 1, 2 that we've seen in the past. Three, 4. We've got 5 with the swinging post. And the which way for hole 6. So you can choose either one. It's kind of a longer hole. And then hole 7 and beyond will be across the bridge. Over here, we've got the carousel going, and we will start to have other rides over on this side. So hole 7 is going to be down here, and we will kind of continue our way. What is this? 18, 17, 16, 15. So 7 to 15, we've already got 2 holes. We just need to get them kind of placed. I already have an idea on what I want to do with 7 and 8. And then we've got actually quite a bit of space back here. So this will probably come this way. I don't imagine too many people will be walking on the path until we get some kind of the points of interest. But things are coming along. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Planet Coaster 2. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a great day.